Hi, hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome to today's spiritual guidance. This spiritual guidance we call the resurrection cycle. The next 2 weeks, we're in it already. This is a cycle of new beginnings, divine alignment, and sacred relationships. This is from today, the 24th of June, until the 8th of July. This spiritual guidance that I channel from my team in spirit of 96 higher dimensional beings that also support me in my work as a healer and as a spiritual therapist. So as we move through the energies of the next 2 weeks, I invite you to listen not only with your mind, but to step out of your mind into your heart, connecting with your soul, your own inner guidance, and feel what feels right for you. The guidance for this period we are in right now is absolutely profound. As we cross through the Solstice Portal on the 21st of June, something significant shifted, okay? It's like a gate has been opened and a new light is flowing through us. Many of us cannot quite put into words how we feel or what it means to us, yet we know something is different. Something old has definitely ended. And something new is beginning. It's already in motion. Beautiful. So this guidance, as I say, speaks about resurrection, awakening, divine alignment, relationships, community, and stepping into a completely new chapter of your life. If this message resonates, then please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who may need these words today or the next 2 weeks. So let's begin. Allow yourself to fully arrive here with me now, taking a deep breath. So I just want to share, in Awakening Support, we had a beautiful light language transmission coming through on the 22nd of June, yes. So that light language transmission is there in Awakening Support on Patreon, so please go and receive that. So the first guidance message for the next 2 weeks is, as we know, new beginnings. This is the end of darkness, the beginning of light. Yes. The solstice was simply a date on the calendar, a doorway, like I say, a crossing point between who you were and who you are becoming now. So you may feel different in your body. You may feel different in your emotions. You may feel different in your desires. You may feel different in your priorities. You may find yourself questioning aspects of your life that once felt right, that once felt comfortable. You may suddenly want something completely different. This can feel like confusion, but it's not, it's evolution. The old has ended. The soul is reclaiming the right path, the right direction, the leadership. This is your resurrection. A rebirth of your true self, your authentic self. New ideas, new opportunities, inspiration and possibilities are emerging now. Anything is possible now. So this is beautiful space for us to create our new reality. Ask yourself today, what am I ready to give birth to? What am I ready to bring into life? The second message, the second guidance here is psychic awakening. and divine encounters. I love this. Many are experiencing a rapid opening of intuitive gifts, a rapid expansion in intuitive gifts. Spirit is coming closer. It's like the ancestors are coming more here with us. We are more aware of our ancestors. We are more aware of our guides. Our dreams are messages, powerful messages that's more vivid now to guide us. Signs may be becoming much more obvious now. Messages may arrive through synchronicities, messages arriving through people, conversations. You may know things just by knowing it without explanation. Trust yourself. The veil between the worlds are feeling very thin right now. Many are learning to work consciously between these different dimensions, right? So expect the unexpected. Life wants to surprise you. Remember, there is a divine plan unfolding, and sometimes that plan looks completely different to what your human mind is trying to create. Next message. Sacred breakdown before the breakthrough. Yeah. Many are feeling they are being completely dismantled. As old identities are leaving, collapsing, can no longer be sustained. Old stories are falling away. I love that one. Old versions of the self can no longer survive in the frequency that we are holding now. Truth is being revealed. Clarity is arriving. Yes, it is. As masks is falling. Now these masks are different masks. Okay. Give yourself permission to grieve who you once were. You are not losing yourself. You are finding your true self. This is a powerful time to reassess. So please reassess your goals, your relationships, your beliefs, your values, your commitments. Ask yourself, what is no longer returning my investment of energy, time, love, or attention? Because what is no longer aligned with your future cannot travel with you into this next chapter. So we are in a period of evaluation, which is not easy. No? In Awakening Support on Patreon, in the energy update that I've put out there earlier this week for the next 2 weeks, I just want to share this extract from Awakening Support, where the message that came through there for the energy update is we are redefining success. Perhaps one of the biggest invitations of this cycle we are in now is to redefine what success is for us. Not the version we inherited, not the version society taught us, not the version that was born out of the need for survival, but the version aligned with your soul now. So ask yourself, what am I truly committed to? What future am I creating through my daily choices? What does success feel like now? Because destiny is often created through small, consistent choices rather than dramatic moments. The life you are building today becomes the reality you live tomorrow. So this is an extract from Awakening Support on Patreon, so please come and join us there. The next spiritual guidance, living in harmony with universal law. We're being invited to become students of the universe. The more we understand universal law, the more life flows. So I invite you to really look into universal law and really sit with it every day for a few minutes. So we are placing particular emphasis here now on the law of oneness, as in the one, so in the all. The law of energy and vibration. What is your vibration? Where do you put your energy? The law of action. We take inspired action. What are you taking inspired action on? What is inspiring you to take action? The law of correspondence. As within, so without. The universe corresponds to your inner world. Okay? Of course, we respond to our outer world. Okay? The law of cause and effect, which is karma. Every cause has an effect. It's a cycle. Right? The law of compensation, giving and receiving. We are really learning to receive, but in exchange, equal exchange, then it needs to be balanced. The law of attraction, like attracts like. Your thoughts create reality, feelings create reality. So I'm just running through them quickly here, there's more of them. The law of perpetual transmutation. It's your responsibility to transform your life. And it's your choice to accept or reject the opportunities that the universe gives you. We are in a period of new opportunities coming our way. It's our choice. Okay? The universe is asking us to co-create. Remember that. The law of rhythm. What is your rhythm? What is your song? What is your voice? What is your gift? What are you sharing? What's the rhythm you flow in? The message overall here is stop fighting the flow of life. Stop fighting the universe. Learn its ebbs and flows. Flow with life instead of against it, which can be a lot easier said than done sometimes, especially with what's happening in the world. Remember, you are not separate from the universe. You are the universe expressing itself through a human form. What are you expressing? What are you bringing into reality? What are you vibrating? What are you attracting? What are you sending out? Okay? So the next message here for us is you are more supported than you know. As we live more from the universal law, and as we live more from love, as we grow more in awareness, and as we are releasing judgment, as you align more with your truth, you become increasingly divinely protected by your guides, your ancestors, the universe itself. All support your highest path. Spirit reminds us that you are the guardian of your energy. You are, no one else is. Right? Protect your peace, protect your home, protect your heart, protect your vision. Use prayer, intention, use love. We are the leaders of our life, and we are divinely protected as long as we're living in alignment with who we truly are and with love. Next message. Finding your soul family. Powerful collective message is emerging around community at the moment, has been for a few weeks. Many people are being guided toward new circles, friendships, collaborations, and soul families. Ask yourself, do I belong where I am? Do I feel I belong here where I am? Or where do I belong? Who nourishes me, my spirit? Who nourishes my being? Who sees me? Who hears me? Who encourages my growth? Yeah? Family is not always blood family. Sometimes family is the friend who understands you like no one else does. The mentor who guides you, the community that welcomes you, the ancestors who walk beside us, the guides who never leave your side. Allow yourself to receive the support that's available to you. You were never meant to be on this journey alone. Receive support. So many of us have learned to not trust support. But we are in this new energy now, this new cycle now, where we are a vibrational match to receiving support. Pay attention to details, pay attention to information. We are being asked to become more discerning. Not all information carries value. Not every opinion deserves your attention. Not every voice deserves access to your energy. Pay attention. What are you consuming? What are you speaking? What are you sharing? What are you believing? New information is arriving now, and the details matters. The seeds that you plant through your thoughts, your words, your actions are being multiplied at this moment. Okay? Peace. The path to peace is not control. We are all craving peace. The path to peace is radical acceptance. That doesn't mean not giving up. It doesn't mean giving up. It doesn't mean becoming passive. But it asks us to recognize what is. From that place of acceptance, we can recognize what is. Okay? And from that place of full awareness, everything is revealing itself exactly as it needs to. You are being shown at this moment what is aligned. You are being shown what is not aligned. Trust the process. Your vision is becoming clearer. Your power is returning. Your divine feminine power is returning. The divine feminine is rising like never before. Or it has before, but we are coming back to that again. And we are helping the divine masculine to rise. Your greatest power is simply by being fully yourself. Okay? We did receive some relationship guidance as well. The relationships, romantic relationships, partnerships, friendships are receiving a major upgrade at the moment. The message that is coming through is that trying to understand each other is what is creating intimacy. We don't need to be the same. We don't need to think the same. We don't have to believe the same in order to be deeply connected. Can we honor another's individuality while remaining true to ourselves? Can you find the sacred middle ground in a relationship? When you do find the sacred middle ground where it's not codependency, but there's space for individuality, that is when relationships deepen. Okay? For some, this guidance at the moment is of twin flame unions, is of soul connections. So there's different kinds of soulmates, but that's all happening at the moment. Divinely guided unions. These relationships catalyze transformation. Okay? Relationships that awaken something ancient within you. Remembering, feeling of the known, of comfort, of For others, this message is the relationship with your own soul is deepening, is becoming more intimate. And the same, the relationship with our team in spirit is also becoming more intimate, more interconnected. Either way, love is expanding. You may also be drawn to actually watch a video that I've posted on YouTube last week. Love is not found, it is unblocked. In that video, there's a light language transmission that's designed to support, to release another layer of protection around the heart that is preventing us from creating intimacy and being intimate. Okay? So love is not found, it is unblocked. Links are below. Spirit says, true alignment feels like two instruments playing perfectly in tune, the same frequency. Savor these connections, they are sacred. The final message, the final guidance are, you are blessed. Look at your life. Look beyond what is missing. We so like to do that. Look beyond what is difficult. Look beyond what hasn't arrived yet. What blessings are already in your life? And there's so many, okay? Gratitude multiplies abundance and joy and peace. The more you recognize blessings, the more blessings you become available, open to receiving. We are entering the cycle, we are in it, the cycle of expansion, a cycle of awakening, a cycle of resurrection. This is where we are. Trust where your soul is leading you. The light is returning. And so are you. So I just want to share with you my current offerings. We've got on the 7th of July, a beautiful online healing event, 7/7 Soul Alignment Portal, a sacred online journey through the 7 chakras into your own soul wisdom, higher guidance, and divine connection. I'm also bringing here in Glastonbury the Isle of Avalon, restore your sacred frequency with Hathor, the ancient Egyptian goddess Hathor. That's on the 18th of July, an in-person divine feminine healing immersion here, okay, with me and Hathor and her team. Also, one-to-one multidimensional healing sessions online or in person, guided by me and my team in spirit, working with your soul. Also remember Awakening Support, my Patreon community for spiritual guidance, healing transmissions, energy updates, and soul support through your awakening journey. So please, if this guidance resonates with you, leave a comment below and let me know, what are you being called to release? What new beginning is emerging in your life? Can be more than one. Walk in grace the next 2 weeks. Allow your wisdom to flow through you and know that you are protected and know that you are love as you're unblocking the love. See you next time. Sending you so much love. From me, Carmen Delport, multidimensional healer, spiritual therapist, and soul alchemist. Bye.